Welcome back to Comic Universe, the only nerd-centric thing in your life. DPZ rolling solo once again, and like I said in the Legion of Doom video, yeah, I'm going to be talking about another non-comic lineup for a different Legion. No, not the Legion of Superheroes, that's for another time. This time around, we're going to be talking about Marvel's legendary team, or should I say lesser known, sadly, the Legion of Monsters. Basically a team of Marvel's mightiest monsters coming together to fight threats that no one monster could defend against. Yeah. So, non-comic lineup, once again, these are characters outside of the comic book genre, so let's get started with our first team member and our team leader. That is Brooklyn from Gargoyles. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why didn't you use Goliath? Why did you not want to use Goliath? He's a great leader. And that is true, but the reason I chose Brooklyn is because, well, Brooklyn is a leader in his own right. Remember, Goliath made him his second-in-command after Hudson stepped down. Brooklyn, while he can be a little hot-tempered, and he can bullhorn his way into certain problems, however, when he takes on the leader role, he takes it on seriously, Under his watch, the Gargoyles, the Manhattan clan of the Gargoyles, did well. Like, they did well without Goliath when Goliath, Elisa, and Bronx went missing. Yeah, so Brooklyn took over for quite a long time. He was quite the leader, so I think he would definitely be a great leader among these other monsters. So following that, we have, following that to our next team member, Tom, from Star vs. the Forces of Evil. Tom is a demon and the prince of the underworld. Tom is he's actually half demon. His father is human, and his mother is a demon queen. So, Tom is endowed with, of course, superhuman strength, speed, and agility, and he's also a master of black magic, and he can create hellfire. Even though they don't call it that, it's totally hellfire. He can summon hellfire, he can summon chains from the underworld. He's an excellent magic caster, but he's a little hot-headed and way too stubborn, and I think it would be kind of fun to have him on the team, if only to have him and Brooklyn have some, Tom would definitely be, like, the hothead of the team, but I definitely see, like Brooklyn being like, look, dude, I know where you're coming from. I know, I've been there. I've done this before. This is nothing new to me, but I need you to calm down. And I think it would be kind of fun to see Tom, like, get angry, and Brooklyn's like, God damn, was I like that? Was I like that when I was, when I was younger? Jesus. Man, I was a dick. I gotta go apologize to Goliath real quick. So yeah, Brooklyn and Tom would have a nice little back and forth, because I think it would be fun to see Brooklyn kind of teach Tom to calm down at times. So that'd be fun. Anyway, moving right along to our next member, Saris Victoria from Hellsing. And again, you're probably thinking, why her? Why didn't you just go with Alucard? Because Saris is powerful in her own right. Saris can be really powerful in her own right. Remember, when she consumed Pip, she managed to, gain all of his, gain a lot of power from that. And this would definitely be post the war with Millennium. So with that cool shadow arm of hers, that'd be really fun to see. Saris is also, is very tactical. She carries quite a big gun that can leave a very big hole in you. And, as your typical vampire, enhanced strength, speed, durability, all of that, definitely Saris would be an excellent addition to this team. I think she'd also be like the heart, of the quote-unquote heart of the team. Like, she would be like the glue to keep everyone from killing each other. Yeah. So following that is a werewolf character by the name of Yuli. Now, if you haven't heard of Yuli yet, don't worry, because it's a new anime on Netflix, a new anime called Sirius the Jaeger, which, by the way, great anime, and I can't stop talking about it. I'll do a review on it maybe sometime in the future once I finish all the episodes. I still got a few more to go, but, yeah. Sirius the Jaeger is awesome. It is completely awesome, and Yuli is awesome. Yuli is a type of werewolf called a Sirius, and he does have all the typical werewolf abilities, strength, speed, agility, all of that. He's also an excellent vampire killer. And, yeah, the last time Saris fought a werewolf, it didn't end on good terms, so there might be some hostility between the two, because vampires and Yuli don't get along. Because, yeah, his whole... I don't want to go into it. Anyway, so Yuli would be fun. He'd also be like the team's tracker in a way. Like, he would be like, okay, the demons went this way, or the monsters went this way, what's your call? So that would be the big thing, is that Yuli would definitely be, like, the team's quote-unquote tracker and hunter of the team. So, moving right along, we have the Multi-Bear. Yes, you heard me right, the Multi-Bear from Gravity Falls. Why? My team, my fucking rules. Not only that, the Multi-Bear is actually pretty fucking strong. The Multi-Bear would just be a fun addition to the team. Like, he'd be blasting Baba in like the team's headquarters, and then everyone would be like, "Oh my god, Multi-Bear, shut up!" He'd be like, "No, no, it's amazing. I can dance to it." Anyway, so Multi-Bear, incredibly strong, and it's a freaking multiple-headed bear. Why wouldn't you want it on your team? Anyway. So our final member of this version of the Legion of Monsters is the Pumpkin King himself, Jack Skellington. Jack is a actually good fighter. If you ever played the games, he does have the Soul Robber Whip, and he's a pretty good hand-to-hand fighter. He's also quite intelligent. In fact, I think honestly, Jack would definitely be the team's second in command. If Brooklyn wasn't around to lead the team, Jack would be there to step up. Jack's also quite intelligent. He'd also be like the team's scientist. Remember, Jack's pretty handy with with supernatural and occult science. So Jack would also work as the team's like brains in a way. He'd almost be like an undead version of Spock, but have a little more emotion to him. So that's how I kind of see it. Jack would be the scientist / second in command of this version of the Legion of Monsters. So there you go, guys. That is pretty much my version of my take on a non-comic lineup of the Legion of Monsters. But you guys tell us here in the comments below, who would you have on your version of the Legion of Monsters? Comment below, let us know. And once again, if you're new here, just remember to Hulk smash that subscribe button and be a part of the Earth's mightiest subscribers. And as always, remember to share all across all forms of social media. We always appreciate it here. Share with your friends, your family, that weird guy that follows you on Instagram and you don't know why, and you're kind of weirded by it, but show him the video, a video anyway. Why the fuck not? We need the views. Anyway, so, just once again, comment below, let us know, and I'm DPZ, and we will see you right here once more, right here in the YOUniverse.